Hey everybody, it's me, Taryn Eileen, and welcome back to our Nancy Drew Let's Play. This week we are actually starting a new Nancy Drew game. This one is The Last Train to Blue Moon Canyon, which I'm really excited to begin playing. Let's just go right into new game
Welcome to
here.
my latest case, Last Train to Blue Moon Canyon. To start, choose Junior or Senior Detective. If you're new to it, dear Hannah, here I am at the railroad station along with a handful of other detectives about to board a train bound for who knows where. The only person who knows where we're going is Lori Gerard. That's the young woman who invited everyone. Actually, she didn't really invite me. She invited Frank and Joe Hardy, and they invited me. And I've always wanted to join forces with the Hardy Boys. I just hope this doesn't turn out to be another one of Lori's silly attempts to grab publicity. Some people can be a little too rich and a little too famous for their own good. Wish me luck. Love, Nancy.
Well, people, now that our little orientation tour is over, let's get started. Okay, I, again, am Lori Gerard, and the first thing I want to do is thank you all for coming. John Gray. I am so thrilled that you're taking time out from that TV show of yours to do some ghost hunting here with us. I mean, Ghost Chasers is like the best cable show ever. And Charlena Purcell. I cannot tell you how much I adore those romance novels you write. Your characters just seem so real. And all that stuff you know about the Old West, you are just awesome. And Tino Balducci. Only the most famous police detective in the country. And then there's Frank and Joe Hardy. They're amateur detectives. My dad and their dad are old friends. And you must be the other amateur detective, their friend? Natalie?
Nancy. Nancy Drew?
Whatever. All right, I'll bet you're wondering where we're going. Well, we're going to Copper Gorge, Colorado. Why? To solve the mystery of what happened to Jake Hurley, the man who originally owned this train. Because see, one day in 1903, this train was found in a place called Blue Moon Canyon, which was out in the middle of the Nevada desert. Only the engineer was on board, and he was dead. As for Jake Hurley, he had disappeared from the face of the earth. Oh, and two more things. Before he disappeared, Jake was rumored to have found the richest gold mine in the world. And the train he owned, this train, his wife Camille died on it while they were going to the gold fields. It was rumored to be haunted.
She's gone.
Oh my gosh.
What in the world?
Hey, what's going on?
Dun dun dun!
People should never go tampering with things they don't understand.
Oh, brother.
It's okay. Everybody just stay calm. No need to panic. I'll get to the bottom of this.
Well, Nancy, you're up on all that social etiquette stuff. What are you supposed to do when your hostess vanishes into thin air?
I don't know.
If I don't seem concerned, it's because I'm not. Lori Gerard is a young woman whose only goal in life is to be famous. She craves attention and habitually uses her father's considerable wealth to get it.
So you think her disappearing like that is just some kind of publicity stunt?
I just think she couldn't resist showing off in front of all of us minor celebrities. What was your name again?
Nancy Drew. You and I have actually met. Sort of. I called you not too long ago when I was at Shadow Ranch. You gave me some information about Dirk Valentine.
Ah, Nancy Drew.
You remember me?
No.
Excuse me?
What else do you know about Jake Hurley?
Psst, Nancy. Come here.
Excuse me for a second.
So if you guys haven't noticed, I kind of made a mistake. I got my bangs cut, and I don't like them. So they are off to the side.
Hey, Nance.
Now I
Where
know.
have you two been?
I followed Tino Balducci.
And I went after John Gray. He went straight to the room in the car that used to be Camille's and didn't come out again. I could hear all these weird noises coming from inside.
Did you talk to him?
I was just about to go in, but the next thing I know, Joe's got my arm in a vice grip and is dragging me back here, babbling about how Balducci's our guy.
He found something on the floor right where Laurie was standing when the train went dark. I saw him pick it up and put it in his pocket. Then he left.
Did you see what it was?
When I tried to talk to him, he just kind of brushed me aside and said something snotty like, "I'm on the job here, Junior, so just go back to the playground and stay out of the way." In case you two hadn't noticed, we're not getting a lot of respect around here. Can't we at least tell Balducci that we do stuff for ATAC?
You know the rules.
ATAC?
American Teens Against Crime. We do a lot of undercover work for them.
Wonder Cop's probably never even been undercover.
Joe, let it go. What'd Charlena have to say?
She thinks Laurie is faking this whole disappearance thing.
She's not the only one.
How can you say that? You heard Laurie scream.
Anybody can scream, Joe. Especially girls whose fathers have given them acting lessons along with everything else they've ever wanted.
What about you, Nancy? What do you think?
I
Frank.
kind of agree with Frank.
You've got to be kidding.
Sorry.
Do you think maybe one of Laurie's other guests is in on her disappearance?
It's certainly possible.
From the way she talked, it didn't sound like she knew any of them.
Maybe that's what she wanted us to think.
Or maybe that's what one of them wanted her to think.
Well, whether Laurie disappeared by force or by choice, what we've got to do now is find her.
Absolutely.
Has anyone talked to the engineer?
Not that I know of.
Then I'm going to head up front and tell him what's happened. Maybe he knows something we don't.
Good idea. In the meantime, we'll take another look around in here.
Great. Catch you later.
Okay.
Engineer, what do you want?
Oh.
Hello, I'm one of the passengers, and I just thought you should know that Laurie Gerard has disappeared.
So?
I just thought you might want to call the police or something.
Hey, all I know is I take orders from Miss Gerard, okay? Right now my orders are to get this train to Copper Gorge non-stop. And until Miss Gerard tells me otherwise, that's what I'm gonna do.
But Laurie may not even be on the train anymore.
Look, Miss Gerard may not be a rocket scientist or anything, but even she knows better than to jump off a moving train.
But
Now, if you'll excuse me, I got me a train to run.
Well, that was quick of me to like find that. And I just barely noticed that we have a new setup with the arrows. They look new. Different.
looks like some sort of steam valve.
Warning, do not open unless all pipes are connected.
Uh-oh, that doesn't
Turn it
look
off,
good.
turn it off. Okay, so I wonder where the pipes are. Okay.
A square and a duck. This door goes outside. Opening it now would not be a good idea.
Okay. And my phone. Best. Ooh, pictures. No pictures. Oh, I could take pictures. There we go. Like, I don't want to do that. Email. FleeSim Telecommunications is temporarily unable to provide you with any email access. Okay, so we're not going to have email on this one. So Frank and Joe are here.
What have you got?
Talk to you later.
Sounds good.
Just want to make sure like they didn't have anything to say. Okay, so we have a cute pair
Sadie
of shoes.
Crawford.
Here. Looks like they're both left shoes. LL. And then I noticed the point looks over here more. I'm not sure if that's relevant, but
It looks like there's something behind this painting, but I can't seem to move it.
Okay. Flippy fins, fresh from a hand from the deep. Salmon. Okay. There's Charlena. The ramp.
Pretty. Looks like some kind of gemstone.
Okay. Oh. Ooh. Oh, I have to do it from here, eh? We want a corner. Oh, I have to make that. No. I think that one would go there. And this one is gonna go here to match the green leaves. That green leaf there, and that one there. What's the other corner look like? I think that one's gonna be that one. Possibly. Yeah. Okay. That's the middle piece. But I don't know. Okay, that looks right. That one there. There we go.
Left pickaxe and lamp with fuel for safekeeping. To open what's closed, lead is the key. Or is it lead is the key?
Left pickaxe and lamp with fuel for safekeeping.
This must have been the sleeping car.
La la la, just checking all the doors. A Tale of Two Dolls. Ill-tempered Edna could not get her way. She couldn't get Alice to come out and play. I can't, I'm too tired is what Alice said. I just want to go straight back to bed. Edna angrily tried to make herself heard, but all that came out was one two-part word. Why, I'm not your mother, yawning Alice replied, till Edna the Terrible finally gave up and cried. I just want to make sure that I don't have to, like, go into any of these rooms here. Hi, Blue. Emergency brake. Don't think I want to press that right now. Ooh. I have 2 cats.
I need 4 numbers to unlock this, and there's, what, 10,000 possible combinations? Guessing could take me a while.
Okay. Hi, beautiful. Oh, dear. Just don't want her stepping on the keyboard. Okay. Hey. Okay, there's a room here.
Hey, come on over here. Hi, you're that Nancy
Hi.
person. How you doing? John Gray.
You look pretty busy.
Right now I'm taking time-lapse electromagnetic readings and recording background noise. This was Camille's private car. If she had something to do with Laurie's disappearance, analyzing these readings may give me a clue as to Laurie's whereabouts.
Are you saying that Camille's ghost kidnapped Laurie?
What to most people are ghosts are actually temporary distortions in local electromagnetic fields caused by the presence of residual psychic energy generated by the person or persons who frequented that particular locale. That's my working theory, at least.
That's very interesting.
It's all very scientific. But the fact is, Laurie's missing, and I, for one, am doing everything in my power to find her. The vibes I'm getting make me think she could be in serious trouble.
Charlena Purcell thinks Laurie is just playing some kind of joke on us.
Charlena Purcell writes romance novels. End of comment.
What do you think of Tino Balducci?
I kind of feel sorry for the guy. After catching those bank robbers, he can't just be a good cop anymore. He's got to be a great cop. Tough to perform under that kind of pressure.
Is Laurie a friend of yours?
First time I met her was when I boarded this train with all the rest of you. I knew her by reputation, of course, like everyone else who reads the tabloids. It doesn't appear that anyone aboard this train is her friend.
Maybe she planned it that way.
You mean so we'd concentrate all our efforts on finding Jake Hurley? Possible, although she really doesn't strike me as being the planning type.
I won't keep you any longer.
Come back anytime.
Okay. So I've watched like Ghost Hunters and stuff like
This
that,
looks like
and I
some
love
sort
it.
of game.
I think it's fun. It's very interesting. Like, it makes you wonder if there's actually ghosts out there or not.
Darn.
I kind of believe in them, but like in a different way.
Darn.
I gotta focus. Like, I think our spirits live on after we die.
Darn.
But I don't think
Wipe
there's
out.
I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. Ah, I pressed
Shoot.
it. Okay, focus. I can do this. Boing, boing, boing. I pressed
Oops.
it. Okay. I gotta...
Wipe out.
Oh, shoot, my cat. Okay.
I did it!
What do I get?
Wonder what's
Ooh.
in here.
Camptown Races. Okay. I get some music. Possibly to play on here. Ooh.
Don't do that, please! Those microphones I set up over there are very sensitive. You just about took out my eardrums.
I need to play the piano.
You can play that thing when I'm done. I'll let you know when that is, all right?
Okay.
Seven?
The Little Book of Samplers.
Oh, so this tells you different motifs. Okay. Of what they mean. Bum bum bum. And there's this, there we go, this box
Teddy
I saw.
Eberhardt.
Thank you for giving the doll we call Teddy Everhart a home.
Thomasina O'Neill. Looks like Camille was teaching herself how to play the piano.
Okay, so I know this stuff. I'd write it down if I didn't. Okay, we have a box
locked.
with a key. I don't have anything yet. I have a pencil, a note, 7.
Looks like some kind of sewing sampler. I wonder if there's a relationship between those symbols and those numbers.
Awful Ursula. Okay. We have a square and a duck in the one cart. I don't see anything. 2 for eagle. Because there was that eagle poster artwork. 20 is a key, which we need a key right now. I don't know.
I wonder what's under here, and what the deal is with those weird-looking bolts. Looks like I need a special tool.
We don't have a tool yet.
Hello?
Nancy, hi, it's me.
Hi, Bess.
And me.
Hey, George, what's up?
What's up? You're the one who's on the train with a bunch of famous people. You tell us. This is torture, Nancy. I'm dying of curiosity here. Bess, just calm down. Oh, like you're not just as curious as I am. She's the one who insisted we call you Nancy. Only because you're driving me crazy. I'm supposed to be helping her paint her room, but every other brushstroke she's like, where do you think she is now? How do you think the Hardy Boys are doing? Why do you think she hasn't called? What do you think Laurie Gerard is wearing? Oh, George, that is so not true. I couldn't care less what Laurie Gerard is wearing. So come on, Nancy. You're on a train full of famous people bound for who knows where. So dish already, would ya?
Bess, calm down. Look what you did. You got paint in my hair.
I'm sorry. You know, actually, that looks kind of cool.
Nice try, Bess.
No, really.
You're just saying that because you're afraid I'll bail and you'll wind up having to paint this dump all by yourself.
George, I kid you not. You should seriously think about doing some major highlights in that color.
What color is it?
Adobe beige.
Nice try, Bess.
What's going on, Nan?
Our hostess has disappeared.
What do you mean, disappeared?
I mean, the train went into a tunnel, everything went dark, and when the train came out of the tunnel, no Lori. She just disappeared.
Publicity stunt.
My thoughts exactly.
Remember the time she was allegedly kidnapped from her Vegas hotel room?
Yeah, the guy across the hall just happened to have a camera and got it all on tape.
It made the evening news in practically every city in the country. And then there was her daring escape the next morning.
Only it turns out she faked the whole thing.
Of course, she claims her ex-boyfriend faked it to get back at her. She thought she was really being kidnapped.
Like anybody believes that.
Sounds to me like somebody has been spending a lot of time reading the tabloids.
George has.
Very funny. So what else is going on?
Before she disappeared, Lori told us that the purpose of this train trip is to find out what happened to Jake Hurley, the train's original owner.
Was he murdered or something?
No one knows. He was married to a woman named Camille, but she died, and he eventually vanished while mining for gold. His train was found abandoned in Blue Moon Canyon, Nevada, with no one on board but his dead engineer.
Whoa, spooky.
Have any theories?
Not yet, but the train is also rumored to be haunted by his dead wife.
So first Hurley's wife dies, then Hurley vanishes, then the engineer dies, then Laurie vanishes. A pattern, maybe?
Bess, do us all a favor and leave the detective work to Nancy, okay?
Has either of you been to Copper Gorge, Colorado?
Never heard of the place. Why?
Well, that's where the train I'm on is headed. Apparently Jake Hurley buried his wife Camille there after she died on the train.
She died on the train? Ew, creepy.
John Gray has set up a bunch of equipment in Camille's train car in hopes of documenting distortions in the electromagnetic field caused by her residual energy.
Say what?
He's looking for Camille's ghost. Don't you ever watch him on TV?
Just because I watch him doesn't mean I understand him.
I better go.
Remember, when in doubt, call.
Okay. I'm gonna go this way.
Hey, Nancy, right?
Hello.
That's right, Nancy Drew.
Amateur detective, huh? Ever thought about becoming a real detective? You know, like me?
I don't know. Do you like what you do?
I love it. You, heard about those bank robberies I solved, right?
Yeah?
Yes, I sure did.
Baffling case. Two-man team at 17 banks in 3 states in 5 days. FBI had no idea who the perps were. But after forcing their vehicle to a stop, confronting them, despite the fact that they were armed and giving chase, I single-handedly made the collar.
I heard they stopped because you accidentally rear-ended them.
You heard wrong. You see, Nancy, when somebody does something really remarkable in this country, the first thing everybody else does is try to tear them down. Reporters, late-night comedians, even some of my fellow officers, all have been spreading vicious lies about me. Why? Because they've never done anything remarkable in their sorry little lives, and they're jealous. Anyway, you should look around in here. Lots of interesting stuff. This was Jake's private car, you know.
I understand that you found something on the floor in the dining car.
Yeah, at first I thought it was an old coin, but it turned out to be some kind of slug.
Where do you think it came from?
Probably been lying there for 100 years. May have served a purpose back then, but now, worthless.
May I see it?
Sure. In fact, here, keep it. Wear it around your neck or something. That way, when people ask you where you got it, you can tell them Tino Balducci gave it to you. The Tino Balducci.
Perfect.
Oh, thank you.
What else can I do for you?
So, what do you think happened to Lori?
She could have been kidnapped, she could have been tossed off the train, she could be hiding from us. But I obviously won't know which until I've gathered all the facts.
Okay.
So you're gathering facts?
Of course, it may not look it because that's my style. I'm a low-key kind of guy. But hey, don't worry. I'll know the facts when I know the facts. The truth can't be rushed, you know.
Have you had a chance to talk to Charlena Purcell?
Now, why would I want to do a thing like that?
You don't like her?
I can't stand those sappy books she writes. And seeing as I said as much during an interview on national TV once, it's a pretty safe bet she doesn't like me.
Have you talked to John Gray?
The ghost guy? Total quack. Only reason I'd talk to him would be to arrest him for fraud.
Hope I didn't take up too much of your time.
Anything for a fellow detective.
Okay. I hate how they like take up a room and then you can't look around like behind them and stuff because it's like this isn't your room. Like we should all be able to look anywhere
Looks
we
like
want.
an old-fashioned cigar box. Wonder why it's locked. And what does AG mean?
I think that means iron. Oh, silver. It's silver. Gemstones. Quartz, amethyst, citrine, tiger's eye, diamond, tourmaline, ovaline, zircon, garnet, beryl. Sorry if I pronounced these wrong. Aquamarine, emerald, garnet, pyro, or pyro, peridot, corundum, ruby, sapphire, zircon. Okay. Camille with Hagar.
Camille with Hagar Anderson and Chantilly Hildegard.
Okay. So I need to somehow like make silver. I wonder if like these different colors somehow make silver.
JH. For Jake Hurley, obviously. Must be Jake's insignia.
Okay. Leaping lizards. Oh, this one's open. So I need to get that to there. Obviously. I think all of these need to be connected. Somehow. Maybe like that. La la la. Okay, this one. That, and then something like that. And I have this.
There, all done.
Cool. Okay.
Another gemstone.
Okay. On the globe. Ooh, paper.
Eliza Sandberger.
Received of Jake Hurley for the price of $3.73. One Quillmeister doll with decorative red ribbon on the 16th day of June, 1880. Okay.
An old scale.
Ooh.
Strange. It seems to be built into the wall. Those symbols look like the ones I saw in that sampler.
Ah, okay. So I will hurry and write each one down. Square, duck, bell, eagle, star, crown, horseshoe, and a key. And then apparently it has something to do with these coins I'm collecting. Before I quit for today, we shall go back in here and look at this. So owl is 7. Cherry is 10. Square, did we see it? Oh, 4. Duck, 1. Bell had a crack in it. Does that matter? I don't think it does. So 12. Eagle, 2. Star, 5. Crown, 6. Horseshoe, was it over? Yeah, 13. And the key is 20. Randomly here, we have an owl, which is 7, and a cherry, which is 10, so like 17. I don't know if that matters. But I wonder what an owl and cherry stand for. Wisdom, departed. Okay. Then we have a duck in the square, which is 1 and 4, which is 5. Okay. Go back here for a second. See if we can get any. So we have 7 and 3, which is 10. Well, I don't know. That's -7 now. So that unlocks that. Oh!
That square and that duck look very familiar.
Well, we've got one unlocked. The owl and the cherry. Oh, and that was owl and cherry. Okay, so that brings us into this room. Well, I'm out of time for today, so we're gonna stop the exploring here. But I do believe we were able to meet everybody except like officially Lori, who did disappear. So yeah, now we're in this fancy schmancy room. Ta-da! But hopefully next time we will be able to figure out what this room is, and we are probably going to try to find Lori throughout this game. But I hope you guys had a great time. Have courage and be kind, and we shall see you all next time. Bye!